just letting you know this drink doesn't come out until Friday, so don't start ordering it until Friday or your baristas will kill me and you for trying to order it. But if you want a Christmas drink, the best Christmas drink, do this. So I got a chestnut praline white mocha cold brew. I put 2 pumps of each in this base. That's called the base. The cup is the base. And then I did sweet cream cold foam, but I put 2 pumps of white mocha and chestnut praline into the cold foam with the chestnut praline topping. Again, this drink doesn't come out until Friday, and this isn't even a drink. You just have to make it. But I promise you it'll taste better than any cold brew and any Christmas drink that you'll ever try here. So do this before I quit my job. So I don't do vlogs. I don't do videos like this. But I really just feel like, well, I'm kind of forced now to really be out of my comfort zone because I quit my job as a barista that I've been doing for literally 5 years. And I did this yesterday. Like, I made a TikTok about a beverage and then I quit, and I wasn't expecting that. Like, I really was not expecting. I've always kind of been drained at that job because I spend so much of my time and my energy at that job, and then I come home and I'm just exhausted. But I'm very fortunate and I have a very unique position where I have so many people that are interested in supporting me and interested in being a part of my astrology community, and I just have no free time, so I'm always kind of giving half of myself instead of challenging myself or just taking on astrology full time. I feel like I have a lot of unique opportunities that a lot of other people don't have, and this is why I decided to spontaneously quit my job, and you're gonna be on the journey with me as trying to see if I can make this a full-time reality. I already know that I kind of can, but it's so weird. I'm about to have my first live reading ever, and I'm really nervous because I used to sell readings 2 years ago, and I did kind of a Google document. I wrote 160 pages of each placement, and then I sold a report basically, but I thought at the time it was an astrology reading, but it wasn't. And long story short, I stopped doing that for 2 years, and now I'm actually selling legit readings, and it's just really strange. I think I know I'm good at it. I know I'm capable of doing it. I think I just always doubt myself. It's 8:27 right now, and in 3 minutes I'm gonna be in my first ever live astrology reading Zoom meeting, and I feel so official. I just feel so kind of nervous though, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm mainly gonna wing it because that's just how I am. But I do have the chart pulled up, so I'm not entirely just unprepared. And yeah, the way that I'm setting up my live readings is I kind of want it to feel very friendly and familiar. So I'm kind of just gonna not wing it, but I'm gonna go in a very unstructured, unorganized way. And I'm just gonna go over the whole chart with them versus preparing this thing for them, because I just don't want it to be super stiff, because then I'm gonna feel uncomfortable and I feel it'll make them uncomfortable, and I have literally less than a minute before my reading. So I just did my first reading and it was so good. It was a little scary at first because I was really nervous, and I just told them, I was hey, this is my first live reading, and she was so nice, and I guess she's already a Patreon member. So yeah, that was so nice. I was really excited. I have another one in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go use the restroom and stuff, and then I'm done with live readings today. Hello. So we are driving in the car. I'm kind of bummed out because you can't listen to my music. All my cool Bluetooth music I can't play because I always record my YouTube videos on my phone. Don't know why I'm yelling, sorry. So I'm starting to do live readings, and not gonna lie, the first week I've already made what I make in a month at Starbucks. Well, technically it's people book for the entire month and then you just get paid up front, so it's technically a month, but I don't know, it hasn't been completely filled up yet. I'm just really excited because I feel it's gonna do well. And I had so many people like tell me like not to do this. Granted, like, yeah, it is a pandemic, and I'm extremely privileged to even have an option outside of working somewhere that I don't like. I really hope. Is this my exit? Oh my god, not me driving in 2 lanes. Long story short, no one believed in me. I didn't really believe in myself. It's only day 2, so I don't want to be like hyping myself up like, yeah, I'm so successful. But yeah, so far it looks like it's gonna be okay. I'm going to be okay. I think that's basically just like the point of me talking right now. It's just I want to let everyone know that me quitting my job to pursue my other job, which is still valid as a job, which everyone acts like it's not, and it's so frustrating because like just because my job isn't traditionally or conventionally acceptable doesn't mean that it's not a job. So yeah, kind of messed up though, and I overbooked myself like back to back both today and then Friday. So I'm a little scared about that. One, because I have like a severe bladder problem, like an actual medical issue. I'm pretty sure I have one horseshoe-shaped kidney instead of 2 separate ones. So I'm pretty sure like I have a huge bladder issue, and I usually have to use the restroom like every 10 minutes. And I have some readings that go on for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So like I got some energy drinks in case, like, can't really see, but I feel like the little shots are probably better for my bladder. Oh fuck, I forgot my little meal replacement shake. Well, we got this. Because also, for one, like, starting semi as a meme account, oh, I almost cut that guy off. I think it's definitely hard to believe like people care about me, apart from just like what I can give them, because I never really marketed myself like on my platforms as like a person. I guess I just always marketed myself as like someone that just pumps out content. So I get kind of why that is the way that it is. I'm not really complaining about it either, because like it is what it is, but I don't know. I think it'll be cool to try to do like vlogs and tarot readings in one. Shout out to my dad for texting me to do that. But yeah, this is gonna be such a weird like time for me. Like, one, it's so scary to be your own boss, because like who's gonna hold you accountable when you're disassociating? Like, no one. Absolutely no one. So I finally made it to my mom's. I have my first reading for the day in 5 minutes. And yeah, I'm pretty nervous because today is supposed to kind of be like back to back readings, and I'm gonna be kind of busy like this for the next week or 2. So this is gonna be like my first taste of like if I can handle it, and I'm hoping I can. Not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking, and it's a lot of speaking, and it's a lot of talking to people, new people that I've never talked to before. Granted, I'm sure they're just as probably uncomfortable as I am about talking to strangers, because our generation is very antisocial. But yeah, I made myself like a little brunch in between my sessions to eat when I start getting hungry. I have my energy drink, and yeah, so I'll check in with you. It's now 9:05 a.m. I will check in with you sometime later. Random side note, because I don't feel like I have talked about this enough, but like, I was at my Starbucks job for 5 years. Like, I stayed there for 5 complete years, and I just wasn't happy. And I had all these unique experiences with my Twitter, because my Twitter was so popular, even though it was technically like a meme account. And like, I just wasn't happy. And like, I get like
number one, it's a huge privilege that I even have the luxury of being able to quit my job during a global pandemic when people are being laid off. And that is something that I want to stress the importance of. Like, I'm not bragging, I'm not wanting sympathy. I think it's just such a crazy experience for me to personally go through, and it just was something that I was able to do, and it was also something that was the best for me to do. And starting my own business right now is kind of a huge leap of faith, but I just felt like it was spiritually like the most sound thing for me to do, because it's where my heart was, it's where I was the most passionate. And I don't want to sound like ungrateful for my job, because even though it was like a monotonous job and I wasn't happy, like it was still a job that I was grateful to have. And I'm so grateful that I had that experience at Starbucks, and I'm sure that maybe one day I might have to go back, fingers crossed that I don't. But yeah, it's just a really weird experience overall. Update though, I finished my first live reading of the day. It's only 10:04 and I have like 5 more readings to do, and I'm already booked for next week, which I'm really excited about, because genuinely did not think that people would buy what I was selling right now. So again, I'm just really grateful for that. And I haven't eaten yet today just because it gives me a lot of anxiety to talk to people, even though I like to talk to people. Problems of an ambivert, and I'm nervous, so I'll eat later. So, but also another thing is, like, this year alone really put things into perspective of what's important and what isn't, and mental health is kind of the forefront of my priorities right now. It's the most important thing that I think everyone should be taking seriously. And granted, not everyone has the luxury to just like do something like this, and I feel like very guilty, I guess, for talking about it, because I feel like I don't want to come off tone deaf, and I'm not trying to act like this is a struggle. It's not a struggle, it's a luxury. However, my manic depression encouraging me to quit my job security and pursue my dream during this time was probably not the wisest decision, but you can't really always talk yourself out of how you're feeling, and that's just kind of the theme of this whole year. So this is avocado, lox, sriracha, and I put tahini, everything but the bagel, and garlic powder. But I should have toasted the bagel. I think the bagel's gluten-free, I don't know. I'm gonna be really interested to see if like people actually like this vlog, or if this is a boring vlog, because I feel like most vlogs are like, look at my amazing life, look at my beautiful house, look at me on a yacht, and like I'm just like sitting in this dark room, like a serial killer room, and I'm just like talking to you guys randomly. But yeah, it's currently 1 p.m. 1:11. My next appointment is at 1:15. I did have like one technical no call no show, but then they ended up emailing me and said they had like a glitchy internet system, so I did refund them. Although like in the future, I don't know if I should for some cases. I don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of tired and I'm a little nervous because I only did technically like 5. I'm only gonna do 5 today. I only have 2 more to do, and I feel like this is a lot. So I'm interested to see how the 7 sessions on Friday is gonna go. Look how fancy this looks. I look so nice right here, but then when I'm talking to you guys, I just don't. Oh, look at this claw hand. That's beautiful. This is my true partner in crime. He's been here this whole time for all my readings. He's my moral support. Update, it's technically 1 minute before they're supposed to join, and I'm being kind of paranoid because I told you already that my last person I had to refund because they said they couldn't access the room and everyone else was able to. Oh, never mind, they came. Hello, today is Friday. This is the day that I kind of, not dreading, but like I was kind of nervous about today because I have 7 astrology readings to do. Lots of talking, so my vlogging probably won't be that great today. I kind of suck at vlogging today. And yeah, I'm gonna make some eggs. So I'm 26, but now that I'm working for my mom's during the day, she left me this. I guess because some of the pans on my stove could harm the bird. My mom has a turtle. My mom has the bird. Oops. My mom has a doggy. I call him Dobby. She calls him Parker. She's white. And then Daisy. I've had her since I was 15 and I'm again now 26. Hey, no! I like my eggs sunny side up because I am disgusting. Yay! This is my car. So today was my first day of doing 7 readings back to back from 8 a.m. until it is now 3:40. Okay, so I didn't do any of my tarot stuff recently, and I'm just gonna do an overall quick wellness check, excuse how furry my car is. So this reading is for fixed signs. I have the Moon, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. You've been dealing with a lot of anxiety and about releasing your anxiety. I feel like you've been prioritizing your monetary possessions more and about your finances. However, how are you supposed to invest in yourself and your worth and the things that you want to go after if you can't think straight? I feel like you need to start getting more things off of your chest right now, and you need to be more aware of what you're capable of and what your limitations are, because you find yourself in these like ruts, and instead of breaking through them, I feel like you kind of remain stagnant. So this week is really about letting go of the things that no longer serve you. If you're watering dead plants, it's because you're not throwing them away and admitting when you need to try again or start over, and that's completely okay to do, but I just think it's particularly harder for you. Now for cardinal signs, I have Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and Princess of Pentacles reversed. Your investments haven't been doing well, but I feel like you're starting to reevaluate some people in your life and some experiences that have been not serving you in the way that you need them to. I feel like you're waking up this week. I feel like you're breaking away from what people tell you you need and what you no longer need to do. And I feel like you're no longer going to take or settle for something that doesn't serve you. However, I think this is a longer process than you intend for it to be, and I think that it's going to take some time for you to start admitting when you need to change the way you go about things, because you will have to confront some people that you care about or some people that you respect, some people that probably act like they know all the answers in your life. You might have to confront that, and I think that that kind of bothers you because you don't want to be that person. But sometimes you have to be, because sometimes the people that give you the answers aren't always the ones with the right ones or the right information. Now for my mutable signs, 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and reversed 8 of Pentacles. So you're much like fixed signs this week, except I feel like you're drained and you're tired. You have a lot of things coming up to celebrate though and to be excited about. There are some new changes taking place in your life, whether this is your career or your relationships, but you've been doing so much that you're burning yourself out. There are only so many things that you can take on before you have to admit when it's time to rest. And I feel like you've been a bit isolated and a bit worried. And a lot of this is just you being stuck in your head and not giving yourself any time to relax. So this week, I really think you should keep in mind that it's more important to take care of your health and your needs versus what other people want from you. I literally had stopped in my mom's neighborhood, pulled over and did that reading, and all these people kept looking at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. I'm just giving free tarot readings to my YouTube channel that I never update. They're staring at me right now.